Media madness. CBS News under heavy pressure on three fronts. The first is 60 Minutes. So almost everybody saw portions of the Kamala Harris interview by Bill Whitaker. Most people saw it on social media. And the whole interview was 45 minutes. But 60 Minutes only put 20 minutes on the air. Now, my math is always fuzzy, but that means 25 minutes of the Kamala Harris interview is in the cutting room floor. Not unusual, but in a presidential race where accusations are that CBS News favors Vice President Harris, this presents a problem. Easy solution, have 60 Minutes release a transcript of the entire 45-minute interview. I would do that, right? You would probably do it if you're honest. CBS won't do it. Not only won't they release it, they won't even have a comment on it. Now, the 60 Minutes thing, I think, is more important than the morning news thing, and here's why. There is a deep suspicion that CBS News, with all its power, is helping Kamala Harris. So why not put out the whole transcript? I mean, I don't understand why they don't do it.
If that's your question, I totally agree with that.
Okay.
Totally.
Well, why won't they then?
I don't know for sure, but I could tell you that it might be because journalists don't like to hand over their notes. And
No, but it's on tape. It's on tape. The whole thing's on tape, Bernie. 45, they ran 20. There's 25 minutes on tape. Just put out the transcript. No notes. Here's what she said.
Oh, a transcript of what she
said.
Hold on, Bill. Hold on. A journalistic organization isn't going to want to give the stuff that they didn't air. Now, they should in this case because of people's suspicions.
Right.
Now, listen, I've been in 1,000, and I mean literally at least 1,000 editing rooms where I've had a choice between a longer soundbite or a shorter soundbite.
Everybody knows that.
So what they may have done may have been totally legitimate, but
then put it out.
Because of what you accurately said, because of the suspicions, put it out, get it over with. Put out the you know what? Put out the whole interview on your website.
Yeah. I mean,
what CBS.com.
Why not? You'll get more eyeballs. So that tells me there's something wrong. My suspicion, if you're not putting it out, and it would benefit you if you did put it out, it would benefit CBS. Right. If it was an honest presentation and they did it straightforward and there's deep suspicion they didn't, you clear it up right away and you drive people to your website to look at it. You win across the board.
Let me tell you what some people on the right are thinking out loud. You're not saying it, by the way. You're saying it could happen. Right. And I agree with you that it could happen. But here's what they're saying out loud. CBS puts out the longer version for the promotional tease so that people will watch the actual show. And that was, forgive the cliche, that was a word salad presentation by Kamala Harris. So when the actual program airs on 60 Minutes on Monday night, a day later, guess what? It's a shorter, more succinct, more intelligent response. So if you're suspicious of what CBS is doing, you're going to say, "Oh, I see what they did."
Right.
They were covering for Kamala Harris. They didn't know it was going to hit the fan, and when it did, they went to the shorter, more intelligent version. Well, you can't take a question. By the way, this is a rule. You can't take a question and attach a different answer to it. You can't do that. And if they did that, that may be why they're not releasing the transcript.
I hope not, because that would be a scandal. I don't think Whitaker would do it.
Whitaker wouldn't have the say. The 60 Minutes producers get in the editing room. Whitaker's busy doing his on-camera.
Whitaker screened it before it went on. Had to.